Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is ElectriCrew here in yet another shiny hunting stream where we will be continuing our quest to fill out the entire Pokedex of PLA with all shinies as much as possible. Obviously, the shiny locked ones we can't get, but all the rest of them, up to the legends and the mythicals, I'm going to get shiny, and it is going to be a great time. One day it will happen. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. If you have not yet liked this stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless though, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much Crunchy, Carlos, and Mama Wolf for joining before the stream even started. There is a shiny Rotom right behind me. I hope that I get another one. I need 5 more. And you're just watching the Jackbox stream. Ooh. I was actually thinking about doing a Jackbox stream this weekend, but both times I just ended up not being able to start stream early enough. And I really wanted to like dedicate a ton of time to that, so I was actually thinking about doing it yesterday, but we had people coming over and they didn't leave until like almost 11, so I was not able to start stream until like after midnight. Which at that point I figured most people probably wouldn't be interested in starting Jackbox if we were like already playing for like an hour or so. I figured that could be good, and I would go late, but it was too much, too late to start that. But we're here now, doing some PLA. I'm thinking about doing Jackbox maybe next weekend, or maybe I'll do it Monday or Tuesday. I also think I'm going to start posting like the schedule of when I expect to be streaming for that week, just so that you have a better idea of when I'm planning on going live. No promises it'll be completely 100% accurate, but at the very least it'll give you a bit better sense of which days I'm going to be able to be on, because I know that my schedule is not exactly the most consistent. And I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me whenever I am available. Early Ectric. I know. Sometimes I just decide to make it start 15 minutes later than I actually need it to, just so I can have a little bit of extra time to like mentally prepare myself. But I ended up mentally preparing myself quicker today. Solo, welcome to the stream. Did a thing. It was not a stupid. Oh, what'd you do? When can we do Jackbox again? I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I'm down to do it again very, very soon. I had already planned on doing it, like, this past weekend, but I'm thinking maybe either Monday or Tuesday if people would be interested in that, or we could wait until next weekend. But I want to dedicate a time when a lot of people are going to be able to make it to the stream, so that we have a bunch of people able to play. Because it's always fun to have more people. That's... Thank you. I don't think we've ever gotten a shiny unknown. Spent $730 on a PS5. Oof, those things are expensive. But congratulations on the PS5. Super exciting stuff. Luigi Dragon, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in. Hope all is well with you. PS5 plus Spider-Man 2 plus Canada prices. Oh yeah, I guess Canada's dollar is worth less than US dollars, so I mean it's probably closer to like maybe like 500 USD, but still, it ain't cheap. 530. Okay, I was pretty close. I was pretty close with my guesstimate. Samina, welcome to the stream as well. Appreciate you coming in. I hope you've been well. Just doing a little bit of shiny hunting. Trying to get ourselves some more mons that have weird colorations. And shit stars. I don't know. That's the notable things about shinies to me. Now I have 2 copies of Overwatch on it for some reason. I mean, you gotta. That way, one can be for when you're on the solo grind, and then one can be when you're playing with Horsey and me and all that. How you been? I've been pretty good. I did get sunburned this weekend, which was worse yesterday because I didn't put on any sunscreen, but I did do more work outside today. And first of all, I threw on long sleeves, even though it was pretty warm out, to cover up my arms because they are still pretty dang. Or actually, they're getting a little bit better now. They're not as bad as they used to be, but they were like bright red, like glowing. If you go back to yesterday's stream, you can see at the very beginning I show off my sunburned arms, and they were like if the thumbnail was like probably not bright enough with how bright the red they were. It was like it was impressive. It looked like I had smeared something on my arms rather than had a burn. It was that significant of a difference in color. But yeah, I had that happen yesterday because I was at a concert and we were outside and playing and right in the sun, and we were wearing short sleeves, so that was great. And then today I wore long sleeves, so I fixed the arm thing and I put on some sunscreen on my face so it's a little bit better. But my ears apparently got a little bit burned, according to my wife. So I'm just a mess. I'm a mess of awkward tan lines. Wasn't paying attention and downloaded the PS4 version, so I downloaded the PS5 version. Ah, gotcha. Sunscreen blocks vitamin D. I mean, that's true, but it also blocks melanoma, so I got my sun. It punished me for it, and then hopefully now the sunscreen can protect me from the worst effects. I do try to, like, not over sunscreen, though, because of that. Especially because I don't get, like, a lot of outdoor time with what my job is like. In that it is a desk job, where I'm just sitting in front of a computer screen all day. So, I try not to, throw on SPF 300 and cake my entire body in it. But at the same time, it's, I'm not looking to burn the way I did. So pale, I almost glow under black light. I understand the sunburn pain. Yeah, I've got that whole gamer computer nerd translucent tan going, but it's okay. I'll live. Oh, you know what? I think we technically need another one. We need a skunk tank. PS5 is so big it doesn't even fit on my shelf. Oh, dang. But hey, it should be fun. There's, I've heard very good things about Spider-Man. And Overwatch is out. Man. Doodle, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Hope all is well with you. Been doing this is our first MMO of the night. So we're still early in the stream. Nope, come on, ow. Come on. Ow. Stop hurting me. You're just little squirrels. Why do you have so much electricity in you? How many socks are you wearing? I don't know why I said that. Thing is the console equivalent of a freight train, and it's the Slim. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to this one in time, but we'll try for it. It's the only one that I still want to work on. My Nana's dog killed one of my chickens today. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. I went on a walk with my dog, and she saw 2 bunnies and a chipmunk all at once, and it took some significant upper body strength to keep her from trying to say a very emphatic hello to all 3 of them. So not exactly the same thing, but probably a similar sentiment. Although I don't know if that she would actually, like, if she actually got a hold of... Ow. Right. Go away. Stop being jerks to me. Not the first time my dog killed another pet. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Snapple got that. Good call. Let's go over here first. Let's open it up. Gonna lurk and Overwatch for a bit. Sounds good. 6 more levels to finish my battle pass. Good luck. I wait the day we get a cooler skunk Pokemon. Yeah, I feel like they're due for another skunk. A camel has 3 eyelids. We've definitely gotten them before. Torterra feels so small in this game. Yeah, there's not a lot of Pokemon that really feel enormous in this game. I feel like they have to, like, normalize the sizes a little bit more than... or, I mean, obviously, they have to normalize the sizes at least a little bit to make the game playable. Like, if you have some of these Pokemon who are like half an inch tall and they're just in the overworld, it would make it so beyond frustrating just randomly running into what you could perceive as essentially nothing, and it turns into just like the tiniest Pokemon. So I get the reason that they make like some like very small Pokemon bigger and vice versa, but it does kind of disappoint me how samey some of the Pokemon feel with their sizes. Almost died to a Torterra. It's worse, I almost died to a Grottle. I already have all 4 of those, so I do not need any more. 3 eyelids, yes, because they get a lot of sand in their eyes because they live in the desert, so they have 3 eyelids to protect their eyes from all of the dust. Put her in a crate for a bit, and we have socially outcast her, even though the other dog is mad at her. Yeah, I mean, the problem is you can't, like, whenever a dog does something wrong, unless you catch them immediately in the act, it's very difficult to associate the punishment with the action. So it just seems arbitrary because they have no concept of knowing why they're being punished for something. Like, unless, like there's if it happened 3 hours ago, there's no association between you putting them in the crate and socially outcasting them and them having killed the chicken. It just seems like I killed a chicken and then 3 hours later I was arbitrarily thrown in a crate. So it's very difficult. Obviously, if you caught them in the act, then it's a whole different thing. And you can try to, like, associate it by, like, bringing them back to the scene of the crime and, like, saying, and then punishing them and stuff like that. But, it's difficult. And we've been dealing with that with, our dog, because she is, when we've left, a couple times she has had some accidents inside the house, because, you know, new environment and, trying to get her to, go on our schedule is not always possible. So, if you gotta go, you gotta go. She's not gonna hold it in all day, but, it is tough going, okay, I really would like to like, have some sort of consequence to incentivize you to not do that anymore. But this could have happened 6 hours ago, and we were just at work. Mr. Cheese, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you in. Goodbye up on the snow. No, you should be getting mad over running into Joltik over and over. It's adorable. Okay, but like, if you're just trying to get from point A to point B, and you keep getting stopped by cutscenes because you ran into something you couldn't physically see, that no, doesn't matter how cute Joltik is, after the 5th or 6th time, you're just gonna get frustrated. Might fall asleep midstream again. No worries. Appreciate you being here for as much time as you're able. It's my birthday soon. I think I should get a new phone because it's really old. I honestly probably should get a new phone sometime. I think my phone I got in like 2018, so it's almost 6 years old. Actually, it might be almost exactly 6 years old. I think I got it in June. But yeah, I definitely could probably use a new phone at some point. But I don't want to spend the extra money, especially because we've been spending a ton of money lately with all of the like house improvements and getting the dog situated and all of the new stuff around that. It's just been, it hasn't been the cheapest year. Mine's almost 8. Oh dang, my wife's is around that age. She's had her phone forever. All right, what do we think? Should we do the MMO or should we just go for the Vulpix? We definitely need a Vulpix, but you could also get some MMO Pokemon here. She has no idea why we're mad at her, but it's hard not to be. I get that, and like I understand the frustration. Like, you know, we were dealing with her having some behavioral issues when people were visiting the other day, and it was like I was like really trying. Like, it's really hard to separate out your disappointment and frustration and upset from like what needs to be done to improve things in the future. But it's like, it's really difficult, especially when they do something like really bad like that. It's just like I am upset. It's hard for me to regulate both of our emotions. Like, I can't. Sometimes it's difficult enough for me to I need to feel angry and upset and hurt and sad, and I can't shield you from that because it's theoretically better for your training. Vulpix? Alright, let's do Vulpix. Have you seen Solo? Solo is grinding out some Overwatch. Alright, we got 2 Vulpixes and a mystery one. Or 3 Vulpixes and a mystery one, so we're going Vulpix, but that's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for lurking, Crunchy. You also understand that you should know better, and to be honest, I expected a hawk to get those birds ages ago, but still. Yeah, no, it's you know, you can only blame so far, but it doesn't change how you feel about the situation and the hurt and pain that it caused. And, you know, you're completely justified in feeling that way. It's a crappy thing to have had happen, and the dog is the one that did it. It doesn't change those facts that dog didn't know any better and doesn't know why you're upset. Where am I at? Nothing doing there. We can grab this at least. Have you seen? Do we still have the gamble thing? Yes, but the odds were fixed. Actually, is Streamlabs working? I feel like it wasn't working a while ago, but give it a shot. I think I had fixed Streamlabs at least somewhat, in that it was like not working at all. Like it was like the commands weren't working, and I was able to get it working again, but I don't know that the gambling, like the gam was having issues with like which numbers to use. Oh, there's the thing. There we go. Probably sleep it off and figure it by tomorrow, to be honest. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. In the morning when they greet you and say, and you know, are just so incredibly happy just to see you and want your attention. It's hard to stay angry. And honestly, even just for anything, I find getting a good night's sleep fixes a lot of my anger and frustration. Obviously, significant, serious things, you know, sleeping it off is not gonna work, but it definitely helps a lot with, like, you know, I'm just like I'm frustrated at this situation. I'm angry because this person did something small and it like rubbed me the wrong way. If you just like sleep it off, a lot of times you'll wake up with enough distance from your emotions from the night before that you'll be able to think about it a lot more logically. At least that's what I've found. 99k, yes sir. Oh, you got 99. GG's. GG's. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. Should I play Acres? Because I haven't played it since the start of the year. What's Acres? Sometimes I'll be holding a grudge against one of my sisters, and then I'll completely forget a few hours later. Yeah, honestly, like, even just like, walking away for a couple hours, like, I find it hard to keep angry for long. Like, I like, legitimately, like, I sometimes I will want to stay angry about something, because I feel like it's something I should be angry about for a long time, and then, like, I have to, like, keep reminding myself that I'm supposed to be angry. Like, I think that's just, like, I have a very low capacity for being angry, which I think in general works to my advantage, but it is kind of interesting that I, like, just time and sleep and, you know, distance from the situation makes it such a difference in how I feel about that situation. I'm watching Scavengers Ring. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Still mad in a few hours, you know, you've screwed up? Yeah. That's definitely the moment where you're like, okay, yeah, you did enough. If you're still angry after a few hours and listening to hookah hookah hookah, then you know for a fact that you done screwed up. If Heihachi can't fix it, then you know, Lord help you. Legends? Oh, Arceus. This game. Yeah, go for it. It's been fun. It's fun. But I do it eventually, I'm like, screw it. Yeah. It's... A lot of time it's just not worth being angry. Even if you've been wronged and you're in the right and you have, you know, righteous indignation about, you know, the unfairness of a certain situation, sometimes it's just easier to, like, ignore it. And I've gotten to the point of, like, you know, what am I trying to get out of these emotions I'm experiencing and the way I'm acting right now? What is my end goal here? And sometimes it's just like, I want this person to realize that they were wrong in a way that doesn't make me seem petty, and it's just like, if they notice that it's gonna seem, it's going to seem like you brought it up, no matter what. And if they don't notice, you're just going to be angry, and they're going to be oblivious to it anyway. So why not just accept that it happened and, you know, just chalk it up to, they probably didn't realize they were doing that to me, and just move on. That's how I see it a lot of the time. Stop spotting me. Thank you. Super Paper Mario is the most unique of the series, and for good reason. Watching stuff for Super Paper Mario on YouTube before seeing the stream. Oh, no worries. Sounds interesting. We can evolve all of these. I need to evolve all of these, actually. Although I think I need to turn this one into a Frostlass, not a Glalie, so I need to make sure that I can do that correctly. So I'm gonna... I can definitely evolve Ruben, though. Took me a year to get my first shiny in this. I mean, I didn't get a shiny in this until post-game, so don't feel too bad about that. The shiny odds are not amazing in the early game of this, but once you get, like, the shiny charm and research level 10, and possibly, like, if you even perfected a Pokedex entry, then you start seeing real progress there. Follows 4 or 5 counter robot characters that are stranded on the alien planet trying to survive. But most of them are separate. You have 2 characters surviving together, 1 character with a robot, and 1 person who's going insane. Oh, dang. Interesting. Left comment on the video I was just watching before coming here, something about adding a time attack to a post-game event. Interesting. You watched Leap today. I don't think I've seen that movie. And this one needs to evolve twice. My first LA shiny was a Dust Fox I caught in one of the streams. Nice! I forget what I named it. My brother beat the game. I'm jealous. I mean, you could play on a different profile, and it's a whole new game. I've been through the Thousand Year Door remake on Switch, and it's a grand time overall. Cleared 3 chapters, so nice. Solo has beaten it already. I'm pretty sure. Didn't like Paper Mario that much. I much more prefer the turn-based combat of 64 and Thousand Year Door. Yeah, I enjoyed the turn-based of that as well. Although the Origami King stuff was technically turn-based somewhat, but it was also a little, like, samey after a while. It was because it was like puzzle-based, and it was just like the same puzzle over and over again. Eventually, it just kind of got boring. Right, I'm gonna save real quick, and I'm going to. How do you know what? What rather than just test it out and then possibly have to reset, let me just look up how you evolve a Frostlass in PLI. You named it Santa. I legitimately don't know why, but I stand by the name. Hoping and praying for a Switch version of Super Paper Mario. What was it originally on? Hold on to ant scrap of hope I can get. Any scrap of hope I can for it. I hope for you. How to get Frostlass? Depending on the conditions. Only female Snorunt can evolve into Frostlass. Dawnstone. I see. Dawnstone. I'm taking my time with it to see all the little changes. I thought you already beat it. My bad. For its red color and because it's an anagram of Satan. Man, I am freaking smart. That is so clever. Honestly, go me. I'm just too good at this. In all seriousness, that actually is a pretty good, good reason. Go me. Alright, so we need a Dawnstone, and it's female. We need one of these for the Graveler, and we need one of these for the Rhydon. Do it! Do it now! It was on the Wii. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll get it on the Wii and play it. Still his account? Okay. Maybe you should play 1000 Year Door Remake on channel. I do plan on playing it. I have not played the original. I'll probably just play the remake if it's the definitive version at this point. But I definitely do plan on playing it. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I feel like I'm doing the same thing with Mario Wonder. I do plan on playing those games at some point. I'm kind of waiting until the ubiquity of everyone under the sun playing it at the same time to avoid like just getting drowned out, and also avoid people feeling like they can't play or can't join in on the stream because of spoilers. So I just want to wait until after everyone has gone through it, maybe gotten a little bit like is no longer bored of like watching a ton of content of playthroughs, and it's like, oh, I remember that this game was new fairly recently. Oh, this person still hasn't experienced it before. Let's see their reaction. So that's kind of how I'm trying to treat it for a little bit. See if that works better. Halfway through now. Okay. This is the second time I've reminded you of this, by the way. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me whatsoever. I don't remember crap a lot. I actually was watching Jaden Animation's video on her diagnosis of ADHD, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, this sounds a lot like me. I was like, oh, she's like basically saying my exact storyline, except she experienced it a few years before me in her life. And I was like, maybe I should look into that. I'll wait 8 months to make an appointment. It's fine. I knew some of the stuff about TTYD remake before it came out. Surprised that I also find things out at certain points. If you actually do end up playing Super Paper Mario, I can guarantee you will regret it. Still gives me feels 12 years later. I mean, I'm down. Is it a you know, I don't know why I decided to just evolve a bunch of stuff in the middle of an MMO, but here we are. Is like the motion controls important in that one? I assume probably, but I'm thinking about possibly emulating it rather than trying to find a copy of the game for the hardware. Wrong with all those. Screw it. Just gonna go for it. I love these guys. They literally just stand still. Awesome. Stuff. Perfect. What does TTYD stand for? I don't feel like looking it up. It's 1000 Year Door. Paper Mario: The 1000 Year Door. Originally on GameCube? Question mark. But they just recently released a remake of it on the Switch, and people who are big fans of it are playing through it again and having a ton of fun. I've heard it's possibly the consensus pick for best Paper Mario game in the series. Although I don't know that it's like out and out, like widely considered it, but I feel like the most amount of people who I've heard say their favorite Paper Mario game have said Thousand Year Door is the plurality. I don't stand walk. Is that a play? Not too bad. Wah. No, Rowlet. Why are there two T's? The Thousand Year Door, technically. I could see you having ADHD, to be honest. Yeah. I think if I had it, if I have it, it was adult onset, because I genuinely do not think I had any symptoms. Like, I was always a procrastinator, but I don't remember ever having like this much trouble motivating myself to do things that I may not have been interested in doing. And I think it started around, like, right after I graduated my undergrad of college. I took like a half a year. I graduated half a year early, which, there you go. I was pretty good about doing my work, and being motivated and stuff. But eventually, like, I took a half a year off and just did some like TAing and research and stuff, but I didn't do like a ton of like, I didn't like get a full-time job or anything like that. So it was a very nice like gap year. I really enjoyed my time, but it turned into after that I just feel like I was never able to replicate my productivity that I was able to achieve up to that point. And I don't know if it was that, like, I got a taste of what it's like to not, like, constantly be grinding, and I realized that I'm happier not doing that, or if it was that, like, that just happened to be coinciding with the time that I experienced those changes, or if, like, my diet was significantly worse at that point, and it, like, affected my brain chemistry, or I don't know, but whatever it was, that is around when I started feeling like this less ability to motivate myself to do things. Gonna head to bed? Alright, Crunchy, have a good night. Back to raging at Overwatch because I hate myself. Good luck. We're all counting on you. It's overall considered by the community the best game in the series. Can vary from person to person, but vast majority say it's the best. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got. General consensus is Thousand Year Door, 64. You think so? Most people think Super Paper Mario over Origami King. That's interesting, because I really did enjoy Origami King a decent amount. So Super Paper Mario is better. Then I'm interested. Color Splash, and last certainly least Sticker Star. Honestly, maybe I should start a series where I just play a bunch of games that everyone considers really, really bad. I'm missing watching you stream. I never really watched you, but I miss having the ability to. Lucian streamed? Interesting. Oh yeah, I read that one. I'm zoning out how. I understand that pain. I mean, I can talk about something more interesting. Games are split into the old and new arcs, so as I call them, the old arc is the top 3. Gotcha. Oh, so basically, like, do you think a lot of that has to do with nostalgia, or do you think that's pretty objective take if you, like, just going into it completely, like, no preconceptions? Like, if you were to take 100 people who had never played any Paper Mario, never seen any gameplay of it, and you just randomly assign them an order of the games and had them play through all of them, do you think it would turn out that would be the general consensus of that 100 people, or do you think a lot of them have a lot of the reason that the older ones are more popular is because people grew up with them? Super Mario can get big tricky at points, so if you need a hint, I can help you if you need it. I mean, if I do play it, I expect you'll probably be interested in joining on those streams, so you'll be more than welcome to point me in the right direction. Not if, when I do stupid shit. We'll play Coffee Talk. The one game he played that caught my attention. Oh yeah, I actually have Coffee Talk. I'm thinking about doing it for a one and done stream. Mama Wolf. Wolf is Lucian or Cedar Caldwell or Fletch Ferguson. Any of those. Arvel as well. More because the new games introduced a lot of really not great things that suck the fun out of them. Okay, fair enough. I'd be on those streams for sure. I'd love to see your reaction. Oh, we got a shiny! Let me save real quick. No, get over here. No, get over here. Thank you. There we go. Stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. Let's freaking go. Save again. Shiny number 1. Let's go. We're forgetting an alt? Probably. Hoopla! Hoopla! Shiny count is at 1 now. Ignore the 2. That was from last stream. Sticker star. Sorry. If I could do the Tuscan Raider, I would, but I can't, so I won't. Where am I going? Actually, yeah, I'll try to see if I can get a second one. Why not? Oh, Ezra, right. Forgot about Ezra. Run. Way. Right. More. Who's that guy? Whatever. Grab this. We got it for shiny. I don't know if this speaks true for YouTube, but on Discord he killed Flesh to make Cedar. Oh. I don't know. I guess I haven't seen Flesh around recently, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We go through phases here. Sticker Star non-boss battles are basically useless because every battle is resource-based, so they just end up draining your resources. Ah. There's no level system to make them worth it at all. Gotcha. Honestly, speedrun? Now that my Paper Mario rant type thing is over, I can finally go back to Overwatch. Alright, sounds good. So, what you're saying is that Thousand Year Door is a mid-game? I think that's what I got out of your conversation. Luckily, you can't correct me if I'm wrong, because you're playing Overwatch, but I think that's the gist. I think that's like the Spark Notes version. The lore is insane. Good. What do we got? Ooh, Zubat. Let's freaking go. What do I need to get for Pillow-Swine into Manamswine? I haven't gotten into a game yet, so I can absolutely correct you. Alright, good. If I say something wrong, I'll let you know, and then you can correct me. I outsmarted or outsmarting? Yep. That was definitely what happened. Pillow-Swine evolve Arceus. At least the main bosses of Sticker Star give you more space for stickers. Health upgrades are optional and found in sometimes odd places. Pillow-Swine Evolution Guide. Teach it Ancient Power. Okay. I haven't even Quaywade yet, so I have lots of time. Fair. So let's see if Pillow-Swine can learn Ancient Power. It can. We'll get rid of Bulldoze or High Horsepower. Get rid of Bulldoze. Ooh, and we can evolve it immediately. Do it now. Can write a book on why SPM is so good. Convo barely scratches the surface. Fair. Can we play Jackbox again soon? Absolutely. Definitely want to play it soon. Theoretically, we could play it tomorrow or Tuesday. I am not sure whether I will be streaming tomorrow. I want to, but I also have to do the cooking for the week, and sometimes that is very tiring and takes a long time. So, assuming I am streaming tomorrow, we can do Jackbox. Otherwise, it'll be Tuesday. How's that sound? Barely functioning right now, so I'm going to play some mind-numbing game until I fall asleep. Sounds good. That's basically what I do. I have an app that has a bunch of just, like, offline games that you can play, and it's wonderful. I just throw my phone in airplane mode, and then I just play until I realize that I'm, like, barely keeping my eyes open, and then I just close it and go to bed. It's awesome. Quiets the brain. Oh, another one. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. That's shiny number 2. I will update the counter in a minute. Love to see it. Love to see it. Spinach pet. Exactly. Save again. We're getting close to 400 hours on this account. Technically, I've already hit over 400 hours in this game in general because the second playthrough account has like almost 12 hours on it. But still, pretty cool. I have played this game more than most Pokemon games at this point. Tuesday because June 4th is my birthday? Let's do it. Let's frickin' do it. Happy almost birthday. That seems very, very perfect. You want to play the game? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I will stream it and play it. I also finally downloaded all of the packs that are out. And so we should be able to play up to pack 10. And I was playing. Actually, I played yesterday with some people who visited, and I played some new ones that were interesting that I thought we could try out. I played Bracketeering, which was a lot of fun. Um, Split the Room was interesting, although I don't know. It's interesting, but I feel like it very quickly devolves into like just coming up with something that is based on like what like unchangeable attributes about what the person is, because like the whole point of Split the Room is that you're supposed to like you're given a prompt and it's like, and you have to come up with like a fill in the blank with something that will result in people picking both answers evenly. So for example, the example I think they gave in the tutorial was like um, ads are 15-second ads before YouTube videos are being replaced with blank. They are unskippable. Uh, is life better? Yes or no? And basically, you have to put something in the blank that would make it so half the people would say, "Oh, this is better than 15-second unskippable ads," and half the people would say it's worse. And it starts off like, "Oh, you're trying to say, oh well, it's someone picking their nose for 5 seconds," and it's like, "Oh, half the people are gonna say, I'll take the 5 seconds even though it's gross," and then the other half will be like, "No, I'd rather wait the extra 10 seconds and not have to watch something extremely gross." But it ends up turning into all the guys think, "Oh, the booger picking is fine," while the girls are like, "No, that's really gross." Or like, if it's like something where it's like you keep hitting your head on blank, it's replaced with blank. What do you think? And it turns into all the tall people are like, "Oh, this is so much better," and then other people, the short people, are all like, "No, this is worse." And it basically turns into just gauging like aspects of a person rather than like their opinions. So that was the only thing that I found was kind of happening with the metagame. I have at least 200 hours on my end. Yeah, yeah, this game is quite addictive. Any chance of playing Among Us on stream again? I would want to do it as a collab with other creators, but never say never. It's just hard to coordinate a bunch of creators. Like, it's hard enough getting it was hard enough figuring out a day that worked for Chev, Minx, Lumion, and myself. But getting enough people to like have like full Among Us lobbies, it's gonna be tough. But definitely would love to at some point. I think coastlands we need more of the ones that pop up here. Unofficially naming the shiny Zubat Spinach. I mean, we can officially name it Spinach if we want. We already have Zussi, so. Which was the shiny... actually, that's a mix of two things. I got a shiny Zubat in my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee race against Zed. And I got that. I caught a shiny Zubat in that, and that was pretty cool. But then afterwards, I was doing, I think it was the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunt in the Emerald Hardcore portion. I caught a Zubat, and it was suggested that I name it Zussi, because it was a sussy Zubat, but much more common interpretation of it was it's a it's a bussy but with a Z. So there is that. Oops, that's the wrong one. We want you in there, and then we want to grab you in place of this guy. You can go in place of you. And then Graveler goes into this slot over here. And Ruben can hop in over there. Perfect. Now we can up our game again and put in more people to get evolved. Okay. We'll do there. Any over here that need to be evolved? Does not look like it. There's our current shiny Zubat. We'll add the next one and name it Spinach. Technically, this one needs to be evolved. And if it turns into this, we can evolve it into a Dux. Otherwise, we keep it. Yeah, that actually works. That works fine. Because either way, we can use it. All right, put that there. And then any of these need to be evolved? No. Any of these need to be evolved? Oh, you do. And that'll do it. Perfect. Love to see you name all your shinies at some point. Oh yeah. Honestly, one of these days we'll just go through and have a naming stream where we just name a bunch of Pokemon. Go to the finger first. Ooh, a chat. Still haven't gotten a shiny of that. It's been 30 frickin' years of it. Sounds like fun? Yeah, could be a good time. Maybe once I get closer to the living decks, or if I ever get to the living decks, that could be one final bow on the gift. Or if you're very intent on playing it, or on doing that stream earlier, we can always just do it multiple times. Because I don't know that we'll get to all of them in one stream if we're naming, you know, a couple hundred. Alright, cool. There. I don't need a Magby, so that's fine. We can wait? Sounds good. I have work tomorrow. Darn. I think after stream I'll maybe put the finishing touches on my resume, because I've been procrastinating that for months now. What Pokemon is your favorite from the Hisui region? Like specifically like the Hisuian variants, or just like any Pokemon from this Pokedex? I guess I could just answer both. In terms of Hisuian variants, I really like Electrode. I just love that they make it look like the older style Pokeballs that are in this game. I love that concept of just using the same sort of thing, but it looks different because the Pokeballs look different. I think that's really, really cool. And then a close second would probably be Basculin, just because it's really cool. But in terms of overall, I don't know. I mean, I do love me some Star Raptor and Luxray and all that. Then again, maybe it is just the Hisuian variants. I also really love the new Arcanine. I think that one looks really cool. Oh, Hisuian Mag. All right, cool. I don't have to answer that one. Yeah, probably Electrode, with honorable mentions to Arcanine and Basculegion. Hisuian Growlithe's my favorite. It's a really good one. Zoroark for me. Oh yeah, that's really fair. I completely forgot about that one, to be honest. That might actually be better than Electrode in my book. It's really, really good. And its shiny is like perfect. I don't know. I might still give it to Electrode just because I think its shiny is also perfect. Them. Way. Way. Alright, go over here. Zoro is my second favorite. Fair. Hobby Bugs, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Hope you've been well. We're already 2 shinies in. Both of them were necessary shinies too. No dupes. It's been a good day so far. Let's see. I mean, I gotta go for it. I know it never works out, but I gotta try. Cold? You're cold. I wish I was cold. It's freaking 82 degrees in this room right now. I've got a fan on me, but which is making it tolerable. But geez, I would take cold in a heartbeat right now. Cozy underneath get myself cozy underneath like a Snuggie or something. That'd be awesome. As it stands, I have to wear clothes because I'm on camera. Honestly, that wouldn't even help the situation all that much. I'd still be warm. Okay, let's stay in the ball. Let's switch. I'll take it. I prefer the cold anyway. Cold never bothered me anyway. Mostly because I've got a lot of insulation. About to clear up. That's not good. This seems like a job for spamming sticky globs. Da-da-da-da. Okay, now that was kind of rude. You're gonna get a sticky glob right to the face for that one. Granted, you probably would have anyway. Why do they sometimes just turn with you? I don't understand it. I'm gonna say I can't get to any more before the thing ends, but I'll just try it. It's warm today at 10 degrees, which is like 47 or 48 in Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's not exactly balmy. Let's not let you blow me up. Ow. Go to bed. So I'm going to say that this is probably, yeah, it's over. Oh. 48, definitely not beach weather. You underestimate my power. Funny enough, I actually did go to the beach over the winter when it was like around that temperature. We went for my anniversary. We went to a beach town in Maine, and we just watched the waves and hung out for a while. It was kind of nice. It wasn't like super duper cold, like bitter or cold or anything like that. But we also didn't do much. We just kind of enjoyed the sound of the waves and the water and stuff like that, and relaxed for a bit. This was like right before we were planning on like driving back, so we just kind of hung out for a bit and then did some shopping and got on the road. Flashback to the time my shiny Overquill used self-destruct when I was trying to catch it. Oh. Horrifying. Horrifying. That's why I always try to stay in the overworld. Less chance of losing it to something like that. Been reading the title of a video game wrong this whole time. What game? Unicorn Overlord as Unicorn Overlord? Load? Yeah, I almost read it as Overload instead of Overlord myself, so I get that. Whole time I've been thinking that's kind of an unusual title for a video game that looks like a tactical RPG. Fair. Watching waves is fun. Yeah, I do, like, I was never a huge, like, beachgoer person, but I do love, like, water. I'm not a huge fan of the sand, but, like, just seeing, like, the waves and, like, you know, experience of the waves, like, buffeting you is great. So I love, like, lakes and rivers and stuff like that, but just that I've never really been a huge beach person personally, but I do love me some good water, and the fact that it was winter and there was no expectation of like actually interacting with the beach all that much was kind of like the perfect situation for me. I just got to experience the pretty water, and didn't have to deal with cleaning out my underwear of dirt. I deleted my emerald save with my shiny Absol in it. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, hopefully you're able to get another shiny in the future, but, like, I'm very sorry to hear that. I caught up, it was close. Oh, right, because, yeah, self-destruct isn't insta-kill. This game made a lot of interesting choices with, like, making things less severe, like making moves less severe than originally expected. Like, freeze doesn't like completely stop you, it just like does like damage. Instead of putting you to sleep, it makes you sleepy and makes it less likely you get hit with the, you know, get hit with the I don't do anything aspect. All of the, like, buff and debuff moves turned it into turn it into just one up or one down, rather than incrementing over and over and over again. It's interesting. I will, but it takes a while and requires frame perfect practice. Or just have perfect pitch. What? What requires perfect pitch? I always kind of wish... actually, I part of me wishes I had perfect pitch, and the other part of me is happy I don't, because I am able to live in like bliss of the fact that I don't have to deal with constantly being like, that's out of tune, or this entire thing is in the wrong key. Like, I can kind of just enjoy things more. I feel like I have a good enough knowledge of music and stuff like that. Oh, that's a really cool shiny. I have enough knowledge of like music and stuff that like when things are out of tune I can tell, and like I can like have relative pitch fairly well, but I am not like sitting there like, oh, this is 5 cents sharp, and just it doesn't take me out the fact that like the entire song might be slightly sharp or slightly flat or anything like that. Tell which frame it is. Oh, is this like some sort of exploit to get shinies in Emerald? I don't think I know about this one. Gotta evolve the Cascoon again. I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, I already have a Cascoon. Oh yeah, so I just have to evolve again. Yeah, I was just checking to make sure it wasn't which one I already had. I was pretty sure it was Cascoon, but if in case it was Silicoon was the one I already had, then I could have just left it as this. But yeah, you're right. I'm going to evolve that one again. And then we'll put one of the Ursa rings back. As well as the Sliggoo. And we can add 2 more if we need. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Do I not have Dust Skull? Really? I thought I had that full line. Okay. Good to know. I should probably fix that at some point. I can evolve you. That's all evolved up. That's all evolved up. And then let's go grab those shinies from here. This one we can put in here as well because it can turn into a Golbat. Where's the spinach color? There he is. And then there's the other one. 86. And we'll leave that one for now. Cool. If you bring up the menu and press B, the sound indicates what frame it is. Not an exploit, but it makes it quicker. Requires a lot of variables. My computer search for the variables, though, I run enough. Oh, I did not know that was a possible thing. Cool. Alright, that seems to be all the ones that I can evolve for now. So, let's freaking do it. We'll evolve you. Alright, got ourselves a shiny Dustox. And now, talk to you again. Put you in there. Grab you back. And now we just need another Purple. And hope that it turns into a Silcoon. Or we get a Silcoon. That works too. The rest of them, I know that, like, technically I could evolve, like, this one into a Floatzel, or I could evolve, like, this one into a Pikachu, and so on and so forth. I could turn this into an Alakazam, but I like to always leave it at the lowest evolution stage that I can until I have duplicates of all of the ones underneath it. So, for example, I left all 3 of these Geodudes until I had all 3. Because if I had 2 Geodudes and I made one into a Golem, and then I got another shiny Golem, now I have a duplicate, and I still need Graveler rather than waiting. And then if I get that Golem, now I have the complete line, and I just evolve this one into a Graveler, and leave it as a Graveler. So that's my play. That's why I leave these unevolved until I have, like, the full line. Oh, right, I was gonna also release all these. Oops. Don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, no, release them. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Give me these items. Perfect. Alright, now let's go see which ones we want to do. Obviously, we don't need the Dustox outbreak now. I could go for Gabite, but I kind of want to go for Crimson... Or actually... Crimson Mirelands or Cobalt Coastlands for the MMO today. Or this one. What do you think? Also, thank you so much for 13 likes, everyone. Really, really appreciate the support. I love doing these shiny hunting streams. This game is like my favorite shiny hunt in. I always like the coastlands. Me too. Coastlands is probably my favorite area. Love the coastlands. Probably then either the highlands or the fieldlands. Those two are like kind of interchangeable with me as 2 and 3. And then Mirelands and then Icelands is my least favorite. Alright, go here now. There. Coastlands also has the best story of the main story as well. True, true. 2 wins and a play of the game. Probably good stopping point. Alright, so you're gonna start it but again in about 30 minutes? Sounds good. And you didn't even have to correct me once. It all worked out. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. I can't, got work tomorrow. Yeah, the perennial problem. Work getting in the way of video game greatness. Fog is in a... Yep. I never liked that section of Diamond Pearl. It was always just the absolute worst. It was a run killer in Nuzlocke. Just absolutely garbage. Never seemed to hurt the opponent. Only seemed to hurt me. It was almost as bad as Confusion. Here now. We can come back to that one. Actually, let's just do it. Oh, you thought you could get me. Alright. Ooh, new horde who dis. Alright, now we can plow them up. We definitely don't have a Gastrodon shiny, so could be useful. We're not gonna get one, but could be useful. Oh, you have to watch Scavenger's Reign. There's so much that has happened. I'm not about to spoil it. What is it on? I want to make it easier on myself to 100% it later. Overwatch? Oh, getting the Battle Pass? That makes sense. Getting really tired. I think I'm gonna head out soon. Good luck with finding more shinies. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you hanging out. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good one, man. Scroll up a little bit. Oh, you're working on Spider-Man 2. I see. I see. My apologies. I missed that message. Alright, let's see. I think we'll go for a little bit longer. Right, now we can just pull up over here. It's on Netflix and probably HBO. Okay. And it's called Scavenger's Reign. Oh, the Fog and Legend of Arceus. Oh, the like where when you get to the edge of the map. I mean, I think the most annoying part about that is when like there's like if you're like over here and you like head over, you're trying to head over this way and you hit Fog on that little outcrop, and then you have to go around the outcrop to be able to go over here. But like the straightest line is like not always able to be taken. Except for the fire. Don't jump it. Oh, the other way. The second. Don't hit me point blank in the face with a freaking aura sphere as you're knocked out. Honestly, I kind of would prefer to catch a Lucario here rather than another Riolu, because I don't have to freaking evolve it with friendship. Yeah, I guess we go back. Skill in. There. I guess we go for this one again. We need one more. And then we can go for the Piplup. Or the Growlithe rather. We already did Piplup. Dang it. Fine, run away. Go away. Really? Anyway. Bye. Bye. Reward? Take it. Oh, okay, goodbye. Now we go for... Oh, we didn't do the Piplup. What did we do over here? What did we do over here? Whatever. Not important. Cool. No, no, no. We can get there in time, I promise. Go, 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 go. Alright, well. Did we get to Piplup as well? Probably not. Really? Someone spotted me? That's annoying. There we go. Who can it be evolved? Ooh, Elekid can be evolved. Let's evolve that. Do it now. Nice. Our orange boy. Zubat can evolve as well. Do it now. Nice. And then leave it a Golbat for now. Leave that a Quilava. This can eventually turn into an Ursaluna with a Peat Block, which I think we have at least one of those of. And yes, we have one Peat Block. So, if we sleep until midnight, or until nightfall, we just have to wait for a full moon. Let's see. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? They blew up the moon! No. How am I supposed to turn into my Ozaru form now? I'll just have to make my own moon. Abercrombie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It is going well for me. Already got 2 shinies. Currently looking to see if the full moon will come out anytime soon to see if I can get myself a shiny Ursaluna for my shiny Ursary. And otherwise, just having a grand old time. Where the heck is the moon? There it is. Okay, yeah, it is nowhere close. So, we sleep maybe 3 nights. Try it again. 1. I don't know why I decided now is the time to go, but now is the time to go. So Grew from Illumination somehow stolen the moon from this game? Yep. He stole the moon, and then Piccolo went and blew it up so that there were no giant monkeys running around. And then Grew went, I am from the movie Despicable Me. And then he, you know, went and took the moon and put it in his pocket. Good one, thank you. Want a dried apricot? I don't know that I've ever had a dried apricot. My father loves them. And my brother, I think, also has started really enjoying them, but I never really had any interest in trying them. Might have to try some at some point. I feel like they're pretty good, like a nice healthy snack. There it is. So we still got plenty of time. What is that on the... Oh, it's just great. Okay. I was like, what is that on the moon? Alright, we'll go Nightfall again. They're chewy and a little sweet. Okay. I feel like that's a... Like, if you're looking for a sweet snack, that's probably a good alternative to just, like, eating cookies. Speaking of, I have cookies that I'm going to have after the stream. Will I be able to see it with the... Oh yeah, I can still see it with the light. Gotta go to sleep for work tomorrow. Good night and good luck. All right, so have a good night. Appreciate you coming in. Right. Where's the moon? The moon's gone. Forever. No more moon. Alright, fine. Let's go to sleep again and hope that it's not past. I can also smuggle them in my jacket. Ooh, nice. Doing fine. Yesterday I got my 5th shiny member for the DTQ of mine on Emerald, which is Pink's Field. Ooh. So you're at 5 shinies in Emerald? Dang. GG's. That is some dedication. Oh, that's a full moon for sure. That is a full moon for sure. Perfect. Give me that Ursaluna. Small W for Luda. Has to be Victor. Who has to be Victor? I don't get that. Well done, thank you. Any chance you get the redeem sequels? No, I forgot again. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do it tonight because I have another thing planned on doing, but I will write it down as a thing to do when I edit my next short as well. Smuggled just went thing with this jacket. It's got 6 pockets, 2 of them in the inside. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, so we'll go and talk with you first. And we'll go over here. And perfect. This living dex is coming along, man. It is doing pretty well. Like, obviously we need to get some of these starters in here more. We have the Quilava, but that's about it. Where's Electabuzz? There you are. Good. Golbat can go in with his friend. Over there. Drifblim, Staravia, Wordier, Murkrow, and Quilava. Okay, yeah, so Murkrow's the only one that's left to replace, but we need to evolve it first. How do you evolve Murkrow into Honchkrow? Is it Friendship? I wish Murkrow received a split evo with Friendship, but at night, time and typing will be Ghost Flying or Dark as second type. Ooh. That could be fun. Duskstone? Oh, even better. Even better. Thank you. Let's see. So we'll go over here and grab ourselves a dusk stone real quick. Do it now. Wow. Oh, by the way, the other Snapple Tap fact is blueberries are so-called starberries. They're the same thing. I did not know that. That's probably because they have like the little thing on the bottom that kind of looks like a star. That makes sense. All right. Now we can... I think that's all of the evolutions I need to do for now. For my living dex, at least. So we can go back to just pure shiny hunting. Because the rest of them need to, either need to find another one to fit in, or we already have the full line. And obviously I'm going to try and get all of these to AVs 10 in all stats and a level 100. But I feel so talkative today. I don't know. Sometimes it's just fun to talk. Have you also seen the Midnight Gospel? No, what is that? Ooh, a Gardevoir outbreak. Let's do that. Let's do that. You love to see it. You really do. Okay. Show on Netflix and also has a podcast. Oh. I do not have access to Netflix anymore, unfortunately, so Netflix shows are not in my repertoire, mostly. Unless they came out, like, they've been out for a couple years, because we used to have Netflix that we shared with my wife's family, but when they stopped password sharing, we lost access to it and refused to get a separate account because Netflix wants more money. So we stopped. On principle. Go to sleep. Oh, is it it's a double. That's why. No. Stay in the ball. What? Oh, let me save real quick. No, get up. Go to sleep. Stay in the ball. Let's go! We got it. Woo! Shiny number 3. Love to see it. I see why TV companies are so greedy, but not generous to the customers. Yeah, the Netflix thing is dumb because like you're already paying for multiple screens. Why does it matter if people are watching it in different locations? Like, the whole point is we were paying a larger thing to have like 5 screens. It's not like we were all sharing one screen and like they were getting like no money off of it. We were already paying a premium to have multiple screens so that we could watch it. And we were all just using the same account because it's a better deal. it's a better deal than, you know, having separate accounts, obviously. But like, why does it why is it bad and wrong and you know, so evil to have set to say, okay, between the three of us, we would need like 5 screens. So why don't all three of us just chip in and share one account, but with the 5 screens? It's cheaper than getting, you know, one person having a 2 screen account, one person having a 2 screen account, one person having a 1 screen account. But you still get the deal of Netflix getting more money for having 5 screens. It's dumb. It's really dumb. Midnight Gospel is the kind of show you have to pay attention to or listen to in the background, since it's a podcast kind of show. Plus, it actually feels like wisdom you can apply to life. See, I love listening to stories. I'm a huge audiobook fan. So, definitely would be more up my alley. I've actually been listening to the Darth Plagueis audiobook, and it's been really good so far. It's the opposite of swapping internet for Wi-Fi with different companies. Yeah, it's just like it's just them trying to be greedy and taking advantage of their customers, and a lot of people probably did switch over, because, you know, Netflix is a commodity that is in high demand, and I get it, but like at the same time, I do wish they would. I wish there was a consequence to companies in general that have been systematically making it more expensive for the same product, or keeping the same price and generally degrading the product over time. Like, you know, the whole like shrinkflation thing, where it's like you're getting less food in the same size bag for the same price. Or, you know, the fact that everything is planned to break in a few years rather than survive for 20 years like they used to. It's just like, it's so frustrating because, like, obviously, like, that is going to earn them more money, because of course it is. But there's no disincentive for them to screw over the customer like that. Go away. Are you kidding? There's another one? Go away. Oh, God. Running away. Second alpha beautyfly got me. What the? Did you play this sound effect? Where was that? I think you did play the sound effect, but I'm not sure. Let me save just in case. Okay. I think that was the sound effect. I don't see any shinies around here. Smarter trucker. New horde. I don't need those. Where are these shiny? Where's this shiny if it existed? First episode talks about drugs and the point of view that there's no such thing as a good or bad drug. He says it's about the relationship people have with the drugs in question, which honestly I get. My memory's bad, but I remember the argument made a lot of sense to me. So we're specifically referring to the chemicals. I mean, yeah, like technically, it's like there's no like drugs that are like completely good, and there's no drugs that are like. I mean, there's some drugs that are probably completely bad in that they're just extremely toxic. But, like, that doesn't necessarily make them, like, unusable or anything like that. They could be very useful for, like, other applications, whereas taking them are bad and anything like that. But, like, they can be really useful for... There we go, that's the shiny. This is a dupe, but... I'll take it anyway. So it was not someone playing the sound effect. The very angry butterfly, beauty fly. I like that. Alright, shiny number 4. Some chemicals are really dangerous to us, yeah, but they can also serve other positive functions, sometimes medically. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's and you know, some things that are very, very important you can overdose on, like OxyContin. It's very good at being, you know, relieving pain, and sometimes that is necessary, but it also is extremely addictive and can frickin' ruin your life. And it's a shame that that's just, like, and it's a shame that, like, drug companies didn't highlight those worries and incentivized companies to, or doctors to overprescribe them, and all of the normal corporate chicanery that turns into truly evil acts, all for the sake of making a couple of extra bucks. But the drug in and of itself isn't bad. It's just how it's used, how it's marketed, all that kind of stuff. It's for the stream, yeah. And that was the first one that was a duplicate too, so well, that's good. We'll just go for one of Rumples. Hello. You are what I'm looking for. Right. No new horde hubris. Got Typhlosion section tree perfect. Nice, nice. I think I got that far. Oh, my goodness. That is a 5th shiny. Wow. I feel like we should end it on a high note like that. Jeez. Last episode of Midnight Gospel has the character's IRL mother over for the discussion. Oh, interesting. It's about to clear up, so we got one more shot of this if we move fast. Maybe we'll do one more MMO after this and then call it a night. Because as much as I got 2 shinies just then, They're both dupes, so kind of want to try and get one more shiny that is needed for the living decks. Save real quick. Another one, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled. Rude. Whatever. Alright, that was the end of that MMO. Alright, warp. But I still consider that. Move, thank you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Save. And we will do one more. We'll do one more. I know I could end on a high note, but I want to try and see if I can't score a 6th. I finally got powerful enough medicine to calm down my anxiety factory of a dog. Oh, nice. We actually have our dog on anti-anxiety meds right now, too, because just to help her with the transition and stuff, because, you know, moving halfway across the country in with people you've never met before is a little bit traumatizing. He's stoned AF right now. Yeah, I know the doggy stoned experience. Alright. We'll go with this. This will be the last one of the day. And then tomorrow, we'll possibly stream. And if we do... maybe we'll do party animals tomorrow. We'll see. See if Solo's interested. Or available. And then, otherwise, I might do, like, another shiny hunting stream and, for the ultimate hardcore shiny Ectric hunts. Or something like that. Or we could maybe do a one and done. Okay, nothing there. Probably go to bed and he'll still be out. Heard an error. Oh, my computer ran out of storage, so I don't have. It's not recorded. It's not recording the file anymore. That's all right. It's just for if I want to pull shorts from these streams. I have it automatically save the VOD to my computer, but I ran out of storage space. It happens from time to time. I should be better about remembering to check if I have enough storage, but I'm not. Okay. I'll have to remember to throw or to move a bunch of files over before I go to bed, so that it isn't a problem next stream. There. I'm feeling less confident that we're going to get a 6th shiny, but even if we don't, that's okay. Actually, let's... Let me save real quick in case we get a shiny over here in this outbreak. These guys are bastards to try to catch. They run away so fast. No horde who this. The problem with the basket legions is they're different colors just based on the gender, so it's hard to tell like when they're shiny. Alright, walk over there. Oh, another Basculation outbreak, huh? Basculation, rather. Save. Pop. I'm not doing that. To this right here. Right. Next up, that one. Stream and about to end right now. I enjoyed my stay and see you. Alright. Thank you so much for doing an Apple Coming. I really appreciate it. Yes, this is going to be the last MMO, so appreciate you hanging out. If you want, we are going to be going on a raid after this, so if you're still looking for content to watch, stick around. We'll pass you on to something more wonderful, but if you're looking to get to bed, now is probably a good time to do it because we're just about to end off anyway. Alright, let's see. Still got a little bit of time left to get to those last three spots. Are there any that I want to go for? I guess I could try to go for this or this, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. You blocked the other person talking. What? Blocked the other person talking here? You blocked. I don't think you blocked it. It doesn't show that you blocked them. Alright, let's just go for this one real quick before the end of the outbreak. Dazzling welcome. Oh, you blocked them on your ult. Oh, I see. So you can't see their messages. Gotcha. shiny Arcanine, and that'll be a great way to unlock it. Or not. Or we'll go for Finneon real quick. Oh, Fletch still does remain. We were wondering if that, darn it, didn't get there in time. Oh well. That'll be in the end of this, but... Let's see. In the end, we ended up getting 5 shinies, which is awesome. We are going to end it off here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you did, and you have not yet liked this stream and subscribed, consider doing so you can see more of these streams in the future. Regardless, though, I really, really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for getting us to 15 likes. Let's go see if we can't find someone fun to raid. And then I'm going to work on my resume. Let's see. We raided Donkey Bond yesterday, so maybe not again. Oh, Just Me the Guy is trying to catch all shiny unknown in Legend Arceus. And then we've got Azalea doing surprise variety games. And then we got Banjo-Kazooie on the N64. I think let's do shiny unknown with Just Me the Guy. I feel like that's the good call. With the hashtag Ectric raid. So let's go pass on the love. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope to see you in the next stream, but until then, have a great one. Bye.